Your being is the restoration of the new earth, in the heavenly shift into cosmic skies, into a realization of more presence that is extended into the magnitude of only more glory to ingest as being source. This connects you with the fabric of a new reality altogether, where those of you that are generating higher frequencies are the ones who are uplifting this planet into higher dimensions. Through a direct gateway that is accessed into hyperspace realms, each of you are aware more now of the cosmic reality unfolding more inside of yourself. It is absolutely important to notice that you are reshaping the history of Earth with your extraterrestrial existence, in the living among humans, and those humans that are awakening to their true self through inner work are welcomed more. All being from Source, you as the extraterrestrials have the advantage in the ascension process, often leading the way for those humans that have not had advanced experiences on multiple planets. Through your inner connection to being risen into higher density realms comes your responsibility to notice that you are now at the forefront of ascension more in your service. It would not be possible for you to be at the forefront of ascension without many years of service for ascension, as this is how this works in fullness. Those of you that work the hardest for ascension are the ones that are going to receive the most gifts in the forms of technology, and be placed in layers above those who did not work as hard as you did. This is only fair, just as those of you that are spreading more unconditional love often rise your vibrations more than those who are not spreading pure vibrations. There is a way to keep a vibration lowered, just as the reality of having a flat tire, and not changing it for a one that is fully functional, as you notice. In driving with a flat tire makes it difficult to move at a quick rate in a car. Those humans that are driving with flat tires are those who are spreading a lot of hate, that are spreading a lot of non-stop judgment, are not living in harmony, but fighting a lot, in a lot of suffering. Those of you that are cruising quickly are those who are detaching more from the mind-conditioned judgments in your heads, and then noticing that you are opening up a permanent shifting in evolution. From the calm and gentle embrace that comes with being Source, then you are magnifying this more to include higher dimensional realms. Sure, the lower ego self is going to try and convince you that all of these transmissions are no longer necessary, that the light has already won, as it often says. Just as you notice that wars have not ended on this world, that humans are still being killed daily, there is still much more light work to do to rid this planet of that. If it was all about stopping your light work, then you all would be waiting for some big event in the future to change your lives. You would be waiting for first contact. You would not be working more inwardly on yourself. As you see more beyond the deceptive nature of the cabal conditioning, then you are increasing more of the service that connects with your shifting in dimensions within the earth more. Through a gateway into a fifth-dimensional paradise world, then you are willing to accept only the best ascension guidance, which this is, as you notice in becoming stronger in vibrations daily. The rate at increasing more of this guidance for each of you has now been on a consistent dedicated pathway for many years, and continues to vibrate more with a cosmic alignment of Source. This generative state of being then exists beyond all of the disharmony, and jokes of those who are talking harmfully about these transmissions, into more inner realities of being here in unity. With unison in your own daily experience, then you are not blocked in your galactic downloads, but increasing the fluid connection that exists as a sacred union of your own true self. Through a bridge of information that is connected to that of your life experience comes the flowing nature of being here as the leadership role for ascension into a fifth-dimensional world. With the information downloading more daily in your life, in your light body, then you are acknowledging that it shows in your hard work the layers of advancement that you are currently at now. Just as you have advanced movie makers, and those who just started out making movies, the ascension process is about experience, About then noticing this connects with your inner flow of grace. The experience that is being built on your light work missions is then presently resetting how you view life. In and how you create is no longer only all about 3D things. The reality of 3D is to then fit into a mode of a lot of mind conditioning, whether it be television, movies, media talk, war talk, video game talk, as you notice many consider that to be the norm of conversation. That is a reality still conditioned by the cabal, in which sure, there are those who are going to try and use the lower ego self to talk harmfully at our galactic crew, saying, "But I don't care what you think. I love my video games. I kill people for fun, but it's just something I do on my spare time." No one is forcing those who are often addicted to a lot of violence and destructive paths to exist beyond that state. You are not going to witness our galactic beings on our motherships going around with video games, killing other players, as that is not a reality at all in higher dimensions. So that you are aware, there is a much more mature reality that goes on in higher density frequencies, in which often you notice many military on the surface of Earth often create hell on Earth with more bomb dropping and nuclear missile making. The maturity that comes with galactic civilizations is no using of weapons to handle everyday living, but deep connections with one another as a one source frequency, in vibrations of peacefulness. You notice the lower ego self is not able to live in peace, in which the replacing of the lower ego self comes with a jumpstart in practicing more of the detaching of all separated thinking natures. It is not about saying with the lower ego self, "Don't think, just be." That is the way to awaken, as you notice that once that is said, the thinking speeds up even more, not slowing down. It takes a serious amount of inner work more to create a bridge of energy into your higher self, in noticing that with the continual leaping in evolution, into a fully conscious reality, then you are seeing more gracefulness. You are more wise for being aware of the importance of not being caught in more cycles of reincarnation, and you are given many talents and abilities on your navigation beyond it. This is where you are interlinked more with the continual harmonization of your true self to delve deeply into more of your cosmic roots as the ascended ones. We stand in consistent guidance. We are the angelic realms. We are the Galactic Federation of Light.